great song. Sword, you're not work. Why aren't you working, Sword? That is not cool, bro. That is not cool. That is not cool, bro. Won't be long, people. Won't be long. Raise your hand and mine. I'll leave when I wanna. Where'd you go from here? I'm feeling this. Is this word working? We have to check if this word is working. Oh, it's working. Yes, Queen. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Because we're having a wonderful day on this gorgeous 19 September 2025. We're about to be making some content. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna take a quick shower. But after that, we're gonna make some content. So once again, we are Trail Homie. People still say homie, right? I'm in a good mood today. We woke up about 2 hours ago. We just uploaded.
Day out to do a long form react to a documentary on Pro Jared and crap all over him. This would be a theme in upcoming months.
That they were allowed to exchange nudes because he claimed he was in an open relationship, and these ex-users.
Oh, come on! No,
Quimper Wave.
No.
Jared began posting various nudes of him on Twitter. Competing with those images was.
No!
We're too broke. We're too broke.
No! Not again.
Quimper Kill
I
and.
put that picture in the documentary. I saw that in 2019 against my will. It was all over Twitter.
Okay, then let's work on the workshop discount.
I didn't know it was in this.
Why not?
I've been a content creator on the internet for 15 years. And I've been involved in many controversies. I've been involved in many situations where people have said slanderous, defamatory things against me. All right? Crazy allegations left, right.
The plan is to do orb speed and perks.
Okay. And people still say to me to this day, they're like, how are you still around? This actually came up during this Pro Jared scandal when it was hitting the internet. They said, Phil, how the hell are you still around? And the answer is very simple. Okay? Because I don't fuck around like that.
I don't fuck around like that.
I keep my junk in my pants only with consenting people. You understand? All right? It's private. It's always been private. All right? I can wholeheartedly put my hand up like this. I guess you're supposed to put your right hand up when you swear. You ready for this? I have never cheated on a significant other in my entire life, and I never will. Okay, I can't. I have no intention of. All right? I love my wife. You know what I mean? Like never, ever have I ever fathomed a crazy thought like that in my life, nor would I. All right? I have never exchanged nudes. I've never, done none of that. I've always kept myself out of that realm of risk. That is crazy stuff right there to me. And if you are going to have a public persona, that is the last thing you want. And it always leaks. Always. Even mainstream celebrities, it always leaks. I don't have a secret Tumblr. I don't have any of that. Never. Why do you think, with all the shit that people say about me, okay, why do you think I'm still here? Because that doesn't exist. It just doesn't. It's not existent on the internet. It's never happened, okay? You're never going to have someone come to me, oh, he was a cheater, he beat me, he abused me, he forced me to do this or that. You will never hear that from anyone I was ever involved with in my whole life. Because that's not me. Wow. You're operating a public business to the internet, but you're operating a secret Tumblr where you're exchanging news with your fans. Like, what did you think was going to happen? Of course that's going to leak at some point in your life. Seriously. Now, I have other things to say, all right? But for now, that's where I'll leave it, because I think we need more elaboration on the situation. Like, what here is real and what's not. These are accusations being thrown around. This isn't necessarily things that have been proven true yet, right? Like what his wife said, we don't know if that's true or not. But we're saying accusations of underage. We said at the beginning, underage people involved in stuff. That's crazy. So we got to go a little further. But at least for me, I promise all of you, I swear to all of you, that stuff has never, ever, I've never been involved with that kind of shit. That's why do you think I'm still here? You know, thank God you're never going to see the leaked GSP nudes. You're never going to hear about the secret, disgusting, fucked up Tumblr shit. Never. Never. I've never been like that. I actually, that, if anyone would ever say nonsense like that, you know what I'm saying? Queen of Hearts says, that's one good thing we know it has to be true. Your trolls dig for dirt on you every day. They've never been able to show anything because there's nothing. I'm not like that. Find fucked up stuff about me, but you will never find that, you know? You can say I'm the dumbest guy on the planet, but I wasn't that dumb. All right? Okay. Nor do I have any desire to be. Like, I don't. Like, I've always, if I'm in a relationship with someone, that's the relationship I'm in, period. I'm a one-person relationship guy. I never, ever. If I'm not happy with the person I'm in the relationship with, I'm going to break up and go, you know, I'm not going to say, oh, stay in that relationship, but then have this relationship, and then have a fucking Tumblr. That's crazy. What you can't, it's like, why can't you just be satisfied? If you are in a relationship, and that relationship isn't good enough for you to satisfy you, you're not in the right relationship. Break up, move on. All you're doing is you're creating pain and suffering around you by fooling yourself into thinking this is something that should continue. It should not. It has to end, and then you move on positively in the future. It's that simple. You don't string people along. You know what I mean? And I always try to be honest with people if something's not working. You know, it sounds to me like that's the opposite. He had his wife. He had someone else on the side. He's got a Tumblr going. What is going on here, right? But at least now we have an explanation why he's not uploading as much. Okay, that was a joke. Maybe that's not the case, but I'm just saying, like, wow, dude. No, I will absolutely agree here. I will absolutely agree here. Someone took the dollar, says, you gotta admit, ironically, isn't it ironic that picture we just saw of Pro Jared is not mentioned or shared 100th of the amount of times that your embarrassing incident pic is? You're absolutely right. And in my case, my face is just a stupid O face that's been on the internet for what, 8 years now? 7 years now? I can't even remember anymore. And there was nothing embarrassing really about it. Actors do this in movies all the time. This is not something embarrassing. As opposed to this guy is literally making mine was an accident. His is a conscious choice to act and look like that and capture it on film. But somehow that's not embarrassing, but my moment was? I don't know. I disagree. You know, I can laugh at my own stupid incident because it was an accident, it was a joke, it was stupid, everyone laughed at it, right? You would think if anything was going to end you, that kind of thing would end you, right? But then again, maybe nothing ends you because, I mean, I guess we're both still on the internet and we're both content creators, right?
We would get our first instance of this year of DSP claiming he can't do charity because of the trolls. He would say that after moving to Washington, he had a stream set up for charity with other guests, but trolls ruined it. He would then bring up his Roman Catholic upbringing about not doing charity publicly, even though he said he set up a charity stream right before that.
Green Goblin says, have I ever done a charity stream before? No, and there's a story behind it, because at one point I was actually intending to do it 1 year ago. So when I was much, much, much more popular, okay, in the year of 2015, I moved out here to Washington in 2014, and basically what I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to do some different stuff, and I felt that maybe doing a charity stream would have made a lot of sense as a way of giving back, you know, for all the stuff that people would support. I just moved out here in 2014. I was like, wow, my life is so much better. I should give back if I can. So I was in the planning stages of actually doing a charity stream. I reached out to a couple different people who basically at this point, I don't even know if it would matter if I name dropped them anymore, but at this point, it's neither here nor there. Basically, these are content creators who I was actually kind of friendly with, but I never really collaborated with before. There's people who I never collaborated with before, people who I was friendly with in the content community. And there was a handful of them that I had who were going to join me for a charity stream. And the way it was going to work was I was going to stream and invite guests on, and there was going to be some co-op gameplay, but also at some points when I was going to take a break, you would like tag the stream out and go to another streamer or whatever. So I had this in the works, and I was working on it in the early parts of 2015. And then, no exaggeration, I wish this was an exaggeration. Within about a 6-month period in 2015, here's what happened, okay? Let's see. I was DDoS attacked constantly, all right, to the point where I lost revenue and streams. I had to have twice that year someone from my internet company come out and change my modem so I could get a new IP address. I was swatted, all right, which is not pleasant, life-threatening. The only reason that I feel that it wasn't as bad as it could have been is because I had notified law enforcement the year before when I moved out here that someone might swat me. And basically that was because, I was afraid that someone might pull something like that, and then they did. So that happened. Then I was constantly being ridiculed and slandered all over the internet. That was basically the year when This Is How You Don't Play exploded, okay? That year, because it wasn't the Bloodborne playthrough that I was doing that really exploded on the internet when This Is How You Don't Play and shit like that. So basically, I went from being a prominent, known to be at kind of one of the top gaming YouTuber guys to the joke of the internet within about a 2-year period, and it was between about 2014 to 2015, okay? And so, after all that happening, okay, basically, it got to the point where it was getting so bad, and I was second guessing myself if I should do it. So I was actually planning on doing it for early fall, either late summer or early fall is when I wanted to do this event. And I was still in talks with people to do it, even though all that stuff had happened to me. Okay, and then what happened was my channel got hit with all those false copyright strikes, and it destroyed my business because I had so many false copyright strikes. I had to delete a ton of videos. I lost millions and millions of views on this channel, and this channel got thrown out of the YouTube algorithm for gaming. You could never find me on YouTube ever again. I was never recommended or nothing. Okay, so basically that really, it got to me over the course of that year, all the stuff that happened to me, all the negative stuff, and basically I realized that I wasn't really in a position that would be well received. And in fact, it was actually, I want to say it was around that same time frame that another group of content creators on the internet who were called the Creatures. Someone said there's 1,000 viewers on a SpongeBob game. Well, you know where the intelligent people are tonight, right? 1,000 viewers watching SpongeBob.
Oh, I died. Shit.
Oh my god.
I died.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, maybe I should play SpongeBob. Maybe then I'll get some viewers, right? That's what people want to see, apparently.
Then I have to call my dad, but then after that, we'll start doing videos.
People are retarded.
I have a really good idea for a video.
SpongeBob isn't even pertinent anymore. What? Pertinent? SpongeBob is old. What? Why are you watching someone? I don't care who it is. Why are they watching me play SpongeBob? What the fuck's your problem?
Votre correspondant n'est pas joignable pour le
No
moment.
answer.
Veuillez laisser un message.
Call me a couple minutes.
I don't care who's playing it. I don't care if Jesus was playing SpongeBob. You still shouldn't watch it. It doesn't matter. It's stupid.
Jordan will literally shit himself.
Great, look what you did.
Here, I'll just... Here, hold on. There we go. Look at that. You're right back to where you were. Ugh. Can you relax, please? Can we play this game? For the stream? For the 14,000 people. Wow, what are you guys doing here right now? Watching this shitty game.
We know where all the intelligent people are, right?
You know where all the intelligent people are tonight.
Ow!
Rather be watching SpongeBob.
Actually were doing their own charity event. And during their charity event, they were swatted. I want you to think about this. They're literally doing a charity event on the internet to raise money for those in need, and someone swatted them. And it shut down their charity event, and it ruined the whole thing. All right? So knowing that I had already been swatted, and I had already had all this negative stuff happen to me, and apparently there was a lot of hatred and vitriol against me on the internet, all right? Basically, I figured that wouldn't make sense anymore. What if I did it and they tried to ruin it? What if I did it and they tried to misrepresent it for what it was going to be, right? Because there's the thing, people were literally like reaching out and trying to make me look like a horrible person at every moment. No matter what I did, it wasn't good enough to even like get any kind of positivity. Everyone hated my guts for some reason. I really don't know why particularly it was those years that happened. I really have no idea. Maybe it was because people were so angry that I was able to move out and get a good place to live and stuff. I have no clue. But at that point, I basically realized I wasn't seen in a positive light on the internet anymore. That really was there a group? Yeah, it was my hardcore fans. They were the ones who still saw me in a positive light. But outside of that, pretty much the majority of the internet started to hate me. And because of that, I was like, why would I be the guy who tries to run a charity event? Like, I should be the last guy involved with the charity event. If anything, it could make the charity look bad. It could, you know what I mean? Like, if people mess around, it could be really bad for everyone involved, including the charity. So, at that point, I decided against it. I said, maybe one day, if things ever die down, all right? Seriously, if things ever die down and change for the better, for me, I will do it. And then what ended up happening? Things never changed for the better. Over the years, things just got worse. More people got on the bandwagon. More people jumped on the memes of hate against me. Right? It just got worse and worse. So, basically,
No one card?
I adopted a policy. And the policy is done. If I'm going to do any kind of charity, I'm going to do it for myself. Basically, what I did is I went back to my Christian roots. I grew up, you may not realize this, I grew up being raised a Roman Catholic. Okay? And when I was a Roman Catholic, in real deep into that belief system, Roman Catholics believe this. They say, charity is not simply donating or raising funds. Basically, what charity is supposed to be is you do something good, but it's a sacrifice for yourself. And if it's a sacrifice, it means you don't benefit from it. Okay? So, for example, if you're going to do something that's charity, you just do it, you don't tell anyone you're doing it, and then you move on. And it should be something that is a personal sacrifice, whether it's your time, your money, whatever it may be. All right? So true charity would be, I have a day off with nothing to do. I'm just going to go down to the local soup kitchen and I'm going to feed people all day. And yes, that's time that's valuable to me that I could be doing better stuff or doing fun stuff for myself. But instead, I'm going to take that time out to do it. And I'm not going to tell everyone about it and brag about it. I'm just going to do it because I know it's the right thing to do. Period. That's charity. So that's how I've actually treated it since 2015. That year when I saw how everyone on the internet just decided to start hating on me, I was like, well, if they're going to act like that, well, then if I'm going to do charity, I'm just going to do it privately. Because that way, there's no way it can be corrupted. There's no way it can be misconstrued. See, no one will know the wiser. There's been things I've done, donations and things that I've done. No one knows. And, is it a ginormous Phil raised $50,000? No. We're talking about, donate some clothes here or there, whatever it may be. All right? But it's not here or there. Stand here and announce to everyone, here's what I've done every year for charity and blah, blah, blah. Instead, this is how I go about it now. Because this way, it keeps the drama out, and it doesn't allow
We'll try again.
to spin it into something
And I'm
that's
possibly
not
going to be
supposed
seeing
to
them.
be.
Hello?
Ça passe ça bien?
C'est toi?
Oui, que c'est bon?
Oui, c'est en haut, je descends là-bas, fais sauver de l'eau.
Ah, cool. J'étais à bon temps. Dis-moi, qu'est-ce que tu fais à soir?
Pas grand-chose, pourquoi?
Parce que ma batterie d'ordinateur est finie.
Oh, ok.
Je reçois le chargeur lundi.
Ok.
C'est que vu que t'es tout seul, je vais te passer prendre pour souper.
Ok.
Si tu veux, bien sûr, je vais pas te forcer.
Tu l'as tiré, là, 3 heures moins tard?
Oui.
Ben, j'ai le droit de voir jusqu'à 6 heures. 5h30.
Je m'excuse, j'ai pas compris de quoi?
J'ai le droit jusqu'à environ 5h30.
Y a pas de problème, pas.
Donc, c'est dérange pas que tu viennes, mais tu vois j'en fais.
Y a pas de problème, pas. Parce que il va falloir que je pourrai pas parce que à cette heure il va y avoir un live.
Qu'est-ce que tu as?
Oui. À cette heure, c'est un live du gouvernement du Québec.
C'est qui?
C'est un live
Oui.
du gouvernement du Québec. Ouais, parce qu'il y a des. Il y a des. Comment on appelle ça, fuck? Des salons de l'emploi qui se déroulent un peu partout.
OK.
C'est qu'ils font un live pour voir, bon, ben, c'est tel domaine, il y a eu une grosse. Il y a eu une grosse croissance des postes recherchés.
OK.
Versus tel domaine, il y a eu beaucoup moins d'emplois qui sont faits. C'est un compte rendu, si tu veux, des emplois disponibles
OK.
dans l'année 2025.
OK.
Ça, ça pourrait être intéressant, ça.
Ben oui.
Parce que.
Ça, c'est cette année.
Ben oui. Oui, c'est sur TikTok. Mais en fait, je sais pas si c'est juste sur TikTok. Il y a peut-être sur Instagram, il y a peut-être sur YouTube, mais moi je l'ai vu sur TikTok.
OK.
Fait qu'on se reprend, ok?
Quoi?
On se reprendra, c'est pas grave.
C'est bon. OK. C'est bon.
Ben, passe une bonne soirée.
OK. Bye.
Merci, bye.
Right? Because right now, if I were to announce I'm doing a
You're
charity
gonna be a bit
stream,
too busy.
literally everyone out there would say, he's just doing it to look good. He's doing it to be, you know what I mean? And the thing that really got me, I will admit this. The Ice Bucket Challenge. Does anyone remember it? Because it's very old now, so you might not remember it. It was something that happened, I want to say, around 2015. I could be wrong. But what happened was there was this viral movement
My
on
apologies.
here. You would dump a bucket of ice on your head. And if you did that, you were somehow spreading the word about, what was it?
ALS.
I can't even remember what it was. It was a debilitating disease that was pretty bad. Okay? And the thing was, 99% of the people who did the challenge didn't ever talk about the disease. They just did the challenge and it went viral, so you would get viral views and popularity for you doing it. The fucking president of the USA did it. Like, everyone did it at the time. Everyone wanted to be, is it ALS? That's what it was, people were saying, ALS. So everyone wanted to be in on this because they all wanted to be, oh, look what we're doing. We're dumping ice on our head and we're doing a good thing. You didn't do a good thing. You didn't do anything good. All you did was dump ice on your head to be part of a viral movement. The vast majority of people who did it were not doing it for awareness of ALS. They were doing it because they wanted to be part of something popular. That pisses me off. There were people who benefited directly from that. Oh, look at me. I'm so.
I just had a good idea for a stream.
You didn't do anything.
Ah, shit.
You didn't solve.
We had
the
idea
situation.
yesterday and I
Okay?
didn't
Now,
write
what
it down.
ended up happening was some people did make significant donations and contributions, and apparently big research was done, and apparently they made strides towards curing ALS. I don't think it's completely cured.
Borderland
But apparently, I said that like years later they were
Marathon.
like, by the way, you know, thank goodness, because now things are getting better with the sickness. That's great. But the movement was about getting yourself out there and getting viral popularity and views for you jumping on the same movement, right?
Only
We
play
also
all
got
nights.
a bonkers moment where DSP said he was going to get accepted into an Ivy League school, but was rejected because he wasn't rich or a minority.
You know, there was a time when my parents and I thought that maybe, and even you know, people in my school thought that perhaps I would actually be able to get to an Ivy League school because I was the valedictorian of my high school, and I had a bunch of extracurriculars under my belt. I mean, I was high honors, advanced placement courses, tons of community service. Like I volunteered at a Jewish home. I did Habitat for Humanity. I was in
Oh.
the school musicals. I was in various clubs. You know, a ton of shit. And everyone thought, and then no, didn't work out. I applied everywhere, and they were all rejected me. Not on scores or anything like that. It was literally because, I hate to say it again. Here we go again. I hate talking about this, but in America, the university system is a scam. All right, if you want to get into an Ivy League school, you need to know someone to get in. All right, you need to already have been grandfathered in because your family already went there, or you're in a rich family. You know what I'm saying? Or you need to. It's like hitting the lottery almost. And in my case, my parents weren't rich. They could not foot the bill for the tuition. I would have to apply for financial aid. So they look at various criteria when they try to determine who gets in where. And I applied to a bunch of Ivy League schools and got rejected from every one. And when I went, I had a teacher at my high school that was kind of like my mentor. And I talked to him after the fact. And I was like, I'm really sad about this because I worked my ass off here in high school. And why do you think I didn't get in? He told me, don't be discouraged. It's not you. It's the system.
Yeah, right.
rich and you don't know anyone, you're not going to get into an Ivy League school as hard as you. Ivy League schools in my college or my high school, they were minority sports players. They got in. That was it. No one else got into an Ivy League school. Nobody. So that's what I mean. It's pretty messed up. That was basically the system back then. I don't know how it is today. That's how it was back then. You know, it sucked. Work your ass off and literally get passed over because you are not a sports player and you're not a minority. And that's what happened. He was fucked up actually. You know, people looking at the people. Okay, here's the graduating class, and the only kids that got into Ivy League schools were two
See?
athletes.
2% already. That's crazy.
What a great system we have, right? It's pretty fucked up. So, yeah, it was terrible. But what are you gonna do? I worked my butt off and got nothing for it really. That's my whole academic career is pretty much, you know. That's why in college I didn't care anymore. When I went to college, I was like, why am I busting my ass when I got nothing out of it for high school? Why the hell would I care about it in college? You know. And good thing I didn't, because again, it was the same rigmarole in college. I was told, if you don't know someone who already works at the company you want to work at, if you can't afford to do a unpaid internship to get experience, you can never get hired. Well, I couldn't. I had to work when I was in college to pay for college. So I fucking couldn't do an unpaid internship, you know? Shit. It's just shit. It's not me trying to say bias. It's literally my life experience that I had growing up. The education system in America fails Americans. It is so focused on things that are not
96, 96, 96, baby.
environment, but that's what it focuses on.
30.
This might be the shortest
96.
but we got more unrecorded bags from DSP because the new games were not bringing in the day one views or support like they used to, which is also going to be a theme this year.
Support the stream in any way, I really appreciate it. This is literally the last chance to hit the members goal for the month until there's a big dip. Now, I'm not saying we couldn't still hit the members goal by the end of the month if we get some generous people, but we're going to lose about 70 members tomorrow. If we don't get a rally of members tonight, it's very unlikely we're hitting the members goal for this month. You know, and we got zero. I'm not even kidding. Zero new members earlier today. None. So, if you were thinking of doing that, that'd be great. Or tips tonight would be great too. That would help out my day off tomorrow. If you'd like to tip, and help the stream it that way, that'd be appreciated as well. You guys know about how liking the stream helps out, and you're already engaging me. So I don't ask for more engagement. What is it better to tip or become a member? That's your call. It's totally up to you. You choose how you want to support, man. I'm not here to tell you what to do. It's your life. It's your support. And thank you in advance if you're going to support in either way, man. Thank you. All right. Anyway, I did receive a $1.50 tip during the break. Can we get a better member goal? Because besides playing old games, yeah, sure. Give me one. Give me an idea. Because I try every month to do something different. In general, you guys seem to really like the members goals. Maybe this month was a dud. And if that's the case, that's fine. I probably should have said something before the 21st of the month. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, a little late to try to change members' goals at the end of the month. So if you have an idea, by all means, thanks, share. No one did this month. No one said anything. So sorry. Again, any other support would be greatly appreciated. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. No exaggeration. Today I had good attendance on both streams, and this is actually one of my least supported days of all week. I don't know why. It seems like support today is a slug for whatever reason. I would appreciate if you are enjoying both new games today or either one, if you could support in any way. I mean, as simple as a like. Meaning, I'm not talking financially. I'm just saying in general, it would be great. It's weird that I'm playing double new stuff and things are slow today. It's really weird. So, as you can see, I don't think I have to exaggerate at all here. Pretty much support is non-existent tonight. We've got $7 in super chats, 1 membership, and no tips whatsoever. So, listen, I love Oblivion. This is a great chill stream. It's always done pretty good. It would be great if we get some support tonight. I can't make you contribute at the same time. I don't know what's going on. We're having a great time, right? I'm having a good time. I'm doing the Dark Brotherhood, and it would be great if we could have some support, at least some support tonight.
The spices, I'm not good.
Scrub, I never thought it'd be the top tip with only $1. I know the Scrub. I don't know what's going on. Typically for Oblivion, we get a good amount of people who like right off the bat show up and contribute. So I really don't know why it's so slow tonight. Again, I'm not going to freak out. I had a good day over on DSP Reaction for the first stream. It's not world ending, but it is just kind of odd. I think everyone understood when they nominated this game as the viewer's choice.
Oh.
They knew how long it was, right?
Okay.
They knew it was going to take me an
Oh.
incredibly long time to play through the game. They knew it was
You
also
don't
going to
wanna
be a
go
game
dead.
that would come back and then go on hiatus and come back and go on hiatus. So here we are. I've been playing it for about a month and a half. We're a good length in. I mean, we're actually 26 hours in. Actually, now we're 27 hours in after tonight, right? And going. We haven't really done anything in the Imperial City. I hope it's not a sign, because I'll be honest, you remember I played this before, and we played it maybe about 10, 12 hours, and the same thing happened, where after a little bit, people just were like, nah, okay, it's boring now. Actually, that's also what happened with Morrowind. Do you remember Morrowind? The same exact thing happened. I don't know. It seems like maybe the more modernized Bethesda games, like the Fallout and Skyrim, are better, and a game like this, maybe due to its age, it can't retain support. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, this could simply be a one-off night where it's just slow, and then things will actually get better for future streams. It's very odd that we've had such low support, all right? But we'll see what happens. We'll play another hour. I'm not going to sit here and freak out. I told you I actually had a good stream earlier today on DSP Reacts, so. See, that's another factor, too. Justin just mentioned the Shivering Isles DLC, and so did Charles. People have said, will he do the Shivering Isles DLC? Well, yeah, if people show up, engage and support with the Oblivion streams. If all of a sudden now, this is, we're having a pattern where the Oblivion streams start to slow down and there's no one supporting them, then no, I'm not doing the Shivering Isles DLC, I'm definitely going to keep playing the game because this is the viewer's choice playthrough. You guys supported DSP Gaming to make this happen, you see, but any other support tonight would be appreciated. Super chat, super sticker, membership, $1 tip right now. Obviously, quite had. So it would be great if we could do a little better. All right, thank you. Tuesday for some reason was a really slow support day. Here we are. It's a new release, day 2, first major stream of it, and we haven't had anyone actually contribute since in over 2 hours. So it would be great if you could support the stream, all right? All right, guys, let's continue. You've been a great audience so far. Thanks to those supporting the channel. Currently at $50 in tips, right? And we had 100. That's when you get vocal for a silly hat for me to wear for the rest of the stream. Keep in mind, this is the only stream I'm doing today. I'm not doing anything else on DSP Gaming or anything. This is it. It would be great if you could support the stream as if this were a double streaming day for me. It's not. So if we could hit some of these goals, it would be tremendous. Thank you. Thanks to those who are liking the video. Thanks to those who with the super chats, the membership. Thank you for that membership. It all helps the channel. All right. Like I said, I'm hoping maybe by the end of today we could hit 60 members. That'd be great for growth purposes. And are you guys ready? So if you guys have enjoyed the stream so far today, please, if you could support it in any means, that would be great. Whether it's simply liking the stream, that helps. Super chat, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, tips, all appreciated. We have yet to hit our tier 1 tips goal for today. I hope that we would do that for a brand new game premiere. If we could do that, that'd be great. Sooner rather than later. I'll get the Gunner glasses on for you guys. But anything else above and beyond is appreciated. Today is also the last chance for us to hit our members goal, because we're going to lose about 60 to 70 members from a member bomb last month. So if we don't hit it today, we're not hitting it. We have gotten 0 new members today. So it looks like it's not looking too good. All right, I'm just being honest. So if you guys were interested in helping the channel in any way, that's great. Thank you. So 1 more hour. Okay. Now, already people are coming to the stream and saying, Phil, why do you have a hat on? Well, of course it's because I won the lotto. And because I won the lotto, I'm a billionaire. So I don't need any more money. That's a joke. That's absolutely
Why is
not
there
true.
an ad going on?
That was a bad joke. That did not.
Why is there an ad? I leave a couple minutes to make myself a meal and there's a fucking ad. This is a bad look. The heck? Did I click on something? Oh, it's when I brought the cell phone. Shit. Shit. Damage, eh? Are we even close to the goal yet? We still have hope with the tournament. I want shootings in my room. Okay, let's go. Got a meal. Ooh, I'm about to die. Don't blink, you're buying. Welcome home to our show. Because the Walks are having a wonderful day on this glorious. Oh, I thought it was a freaking raccoon. On this 19th September 2025. Today, behind the scene, we woke up about an hour ago. We spent a lot of time uploading, which is great because we got some space. As I said, we have a bad news where the file deleted itself, the 57 broken file, but it's okay. That's part of life, isn't it? And that's pretty much it. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna make some videos. We don't have a lot to do. Then I'm gonna be streaming some Fortnite, possibly watching a personal do. I've heard about that, and then at the same time, um, I'm gonna try to stream some Resident Evil. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go. Phone is too hot. Okay, let's get the good stuff. In my room, I miss you all of the time. You want surf on the internet just to see what you'd find. Okay, let's go with some videos. You make it look so easy, leaving everything behind. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 oh, oh. In my room. John Link, it's your boy Link. Welcome to our show. Because doing Mobs having a wonderful 19th September 2025. We have a delicious Zoa White Peach, which is the right amount of fuzz. Hope you guys are doing well. Today, we're starting the day. This is the first video of the day. We have an intro. Usually I did a lot, and this time we don't do a lot. We didn't do a lot. We just uploaded. Because your boy went to sleep thinking about. Okay, so long story short. Oh, this is the story itself. Oh, I forgot to do something. You're too hot. Okay, no problem. I forgot to do something. So, long story short, this one that we're filming on right now, this morning, had a huge breakthrough. I had a file where, sadly, I mean very sadly, the file that we're doing got corrupted. So that's 57 gigs, which is 11 hours of work. I tried to fix, but before I could fix it, they delete the file. I should have done a save, yes, but I need to make some space on the computer, and I couldn't. Because I don't know how. So, what is this? Now, The same night, we have another mistake. This is one of the big one. I forgot to check the time of my recording. So you guys know that when I work. Okay, what is this sandwich? Hot dog, cheese, bread. You guys know that when I'm recording, or filming or streaming, or whatever I'm doing, I like to have a thing in the background. Nature corn. It's a beautiful nature corn today, guys. So, what happened on this one is I forgot to check it out, and I have file of 13 hours and a half. Now, the problem with that is YouTube only allows up to 12 hours. Some people are able to upload much more. I don't know how to do it. I'm only able to upload 12 hours. So, what I have to do is I have to free more space on this phone so you can delete every single video except the 13 hours videos. And if I'm able to delete every single videos but the 13 hours video, this is a white peach. Cheers. And then I'm gonna be able to use an application like CapCut or X Recorder. Because I'm able to use this application, then we are going to be able to lower it down. Now, the cool thing is how it works. So you can speed it up. That way we don't lose content. To do one speed it up, we are losing 6 minutes per hour. So what is 13 times 6? 78, right? I'm taking away 78 minutes from the 13 hours and a half. And I got 12. Even though I don't have to speed up a lot, doesn't matter. The problem is I have to do it for this one, but I have to do it for this one. This one, I'll never have enough space, so I have to transfer the file one of these two phones and then do it while I sleep. It's gonna be harder. However, because we got the 57 gig file that was corrupted, I have to make a lot of space. So we uploaded a lot lately, which is good. Because what ended up happening is you film, but you don't upload. I film up to 10, 12, 14 videos a day. I upload maybe 6 or 7. Delightful. I should have put the hot dog first. I could have put a bit more, but hot dogs are great cold and hot. Hot dogs are great cold and hot. So today, the intro. I had to upload a lot. That phone is almost over. I got 4 videos, which is gonna be done tonight. Intro. There's nothing I want to do. Do I have time to do it? I don't know. The good news is I'm not receiving the wire, the cable for the computer before tonight. Oh, I forgot to do something. My apologies. My apologies. And because we don't get the wire, I'm gonna try to stream, but it's gonna be harder because I like to have something in the background of the streams. Like for example, TikTok battle. I would love that. So today we're gonna be trying to make space on the 2 phones. That way, at least we're doing something constructive. We're gonna be waiting. They said about 2 hours for the wire. If I'm receiving it today, otherwise it's gonna be tomorrow because they stopped delivering at 7 or 8. I don't know. I'm assuming, to be honest, but still, I'm worried about that. Then what I would like to do, what I would love to do, is I would love to do a TikTok live tonight. Because you guys have been so nice to me, I haven't been doing them a lot, so I want to do one because it's kind of cool. I want to do one. With that being said, um, I want to stream also. I want to watch TikTok battles. I want to watch Pass on Double because Pass on Double. So here's the thing, right? On Pass on Double, I know for a fact that they won't copyright me. So if I'm watching a show that I know won't copyright me, all is good in the hood, you know? Because all is good in the hood, we're good forever. As simple as that. But the reality is, it's gonna take me. Well, we have a episode of 1 hour with the ads. Let's say it's an hour 20. Oh shit, I'm about to die. It's okay to tell me what you think about me. I won't try to argue. I hold it against you. This is really good because we're leveling up today. Um, I have four 20 minutes, which is about an hour 20. Let's do an hour 45 for the ads. Mm-hmm. That's a lot. That is a lot. Wait. 4 times 21 is 44. With the ads, let's say it's an hour. So I got about 2 hours and a half. Okay, we can do it. I would be done at 6 o'clock. Oh, that would be perfect. Actually, perfect if I start right now. Which we're not. But it's still pretty good. I don't have to cook tonight. We're eating spaghetti that my mom bought me. So yeah, so this is pretty much it. So we'll see what I can do. Now, sadly, the Question Double, I have to really watch it because I don't have that good of memories, to be honest. So it's kind of problematic, but hey, that is the is. And because it's the is of the is, I don't have a choice. With that being said, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. It was disgusting, nasty. Ew. Ugh. Don't blink if you're buying. Welcome to the show. You guys are doing well because having a wonderful day on this gorgeous 19th September 2025. I got some great news today. Okay, so long story short, what happened yesterday? I didn't have my computer. My computer broke. The wire broke. So I was like, you know what? Let's focus on tier 2 and tier 3. We did such a good thing. So yesterday, we unlocked perk, right? We unlocked perk. Now perk is gonna be good for tier 1. It's not gonna be good for tier 2 or tier 3. However, today we unlocked the one and only, and I'm super excited for that. Orb speed. So we're gonna do something that's really, 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 really cool. And you know what we're gonna do? Something super simple. We're gonna stop the recording, okay, of the tower. I got 47 minutes. This is a good idea.